out the line. Always in the north side, chilling with my other guys. You know what it's like.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Sober Bartender here for another episode of Enigma 2. Oh, look at this. There's no chests around. Okay, those need to go away. There's no chest around. These need to be put up. There's no more random machines over here. There's just a couple of these like energy cubes that might be picking up power. Let's get that back over here. Turn this off. Oh, it's already done. Oh, it's full. Nice. So we've cleaned this up now. I will show you what I did down here. We're using those, what are these called? The garden clutch. And now we're doing sugarcane. And what we're doing with the sugarcane is there's a village kind of close by, and I went and snagged a librarian back here. So now we can get emeralds. So I have a little supply of emeralds for some trading of the villager marketer I have in my base now. But let me go show you with the base. I'm gonna go show you what I did in the base, and then we're gonna move on with the episode, and we're gonna learn how to do these Ender IO like new spawners. Don't know how to do it. I have not looked up a video, but I'm kind of like reading the quest book. And we're gonna kind of figure it out, because I've been on a figuring out things tear all of a sudden. I have like this wall was just kind of random, and I was just storing bulk storage in here because I didn't know what I was doing. But now I don't know, I was like reading the quest book on applied energetics. I was just like reading some of these things to see what they actually did instead of just doing them, and I found out that the what was this? The ME storage bus kind of reads like containers. So I already know that the drawer controller can reconnect it like drawers. So, you know, of course I connected one, I put the bus on it, and yeah, sure enough, it like, what the that's interesting. But yeah, sure enough, it started reading the blocks I was putting on. I had a bunch of these outside that I just got naturally through the progression of like loot chests, loot tables, or loot boxes or whatever. And so I figured out how to make all these connect and read. And with that being done, I was like, oh, I have a storage system. Actually, we're going to turn this on for a little bit to show you it working. But yeah, I was like, oh, I have a storage system over here with all the mob drops I've gotten in probably a couple hours of AFKing. These are just to grab these little golds until I get a void, like a trash can or something, to get rid of this. But yeah, so these are all going, and I had this drawer controller on here, that way the mob system can kind of sort them out. So I ran a ME cable, because come to find out, it's gonna break. Okay, come to find out, the cable is literally, yeah, look at it, it's right there. So it's like 6 blocks away. So I just, you know, connect those together, and now all this is being read in my system. I know it's nothing crazy, but for me, it just is. Just to be like going through the motions and then be like, oh, and then having like an epiphany and be like, oh, okay, this is how this works. So now all my ME items, all my items are in my ME system and connected together. Ignore this. This is ugly. I just had to go to the nether, so I made some better armor. I'm going to turn this into a enchanting room, but I'm gonna be using these Ender IO enchanters, so you can kind of make the books you want. I just whipped this together to do some quick leveling. And as we head this way, I'll show you something else that I just kind of made work by playing around. So I had a tank here collecting the essence from the mobs. Found out that this converts them. Like I was reading one of the books, whatever, and you could choose what you want to go in and what you want to come out. So I'm putting the essence in, and I'm pulling the liquid XP out. I'm sending it through this transfer pipe over to I'm running it through the floor of this, but the roof of this, and running it to this experience obelisk, and it's just giving me free experience. So now I can just, I put this drain here because I have a drain, and I know the drain can drain into things, and it works on this, so I just put it there. It's obviously not more efficient than doing this, but it's just there. But yeah, so this thing is just collecting free XP from the mob farm that I'm kind of leaving on a little bit because my heat generators aren't the greatest, which I guess I should have guessed that because they were so early game and they kind of drain heat fast. But like these wires hold a little power, and then this thing has a little, what, 5,000, 50,000. So it holds a little power, so I can leave it on a little wall and it charges pretty fast. Not too bad. So yeah, that's another little thing I connected and made work randomly, like just playing around with stuff. I guess you've seen this now a couple times as I've looked through. Yeah, so I made a little kitchen as well. I say I made a kitchen. I just went through the book and no, I didn't go through the book. I typed in block, whatever the mod is, cooking for blockheads, and I literally just built every item that was on there. I even made a coffee pot and made my first pot of coffee, and I was like, Ethan would be so proud. I could have started my episode with a pot of coffee. Yeah, so it takes power, so I just threw this back here, so it looks wonky. I forgot to take it down, but yeah, I just made everything that was in the book. I got this guy who like sells seeds, which is why I need the emeralds, so I can, you know, make more recipes. But yeah, it's just a couple of the items. I don't think I have anything stored. No, yeah, it don't look like it. But yeah, so for now, this is literally temporary setup until I make something. I'm gonna probably go with like a modern thing here, just like a little cutaway. All right, let's see. My base gets a little confusing now because I'm just going with this feng shui, this thing where I'm just going with it. So we come down here. This will be the immersive engineering thing. I have a bunch of the treated wood here. I got a whole tank of creosote oil to make more wood. I'll make this the dark theme here. And then coming down this way, mob grinder. Down here is another elevator to get back up to there. So we'll go back down. Whoops. And from here, there's the kitchen behind us. And then from here, I can go back up this way. That mob made a weird sound, whatever it was. So from that, and then you can go up or you can go down here. And here's my newest baby that I've just been playing with. So I'll reveal what's going on back here, which is probably pretty obvious. So I had one of these, these thermoelectric generators. I had one of these from like doing the quest, obviously. And I know that they take the lava and ice. So I got some packed ice. I don't know, I was like, I'm gonna make a few of these for some passive energy. So I just made them into the floor, or like this little pattern. It's not too bad. I'm going to work with this basalt and jasper, and I'm gonna do this room with these colors, which will kind of blend in with all this, and these dark, mechanism, nuclear IO, all these little dark machines. This will have a very dark feel with the lava, and this could be fully expanded, so I can just put another one there, another one there. So we'll make this bigger as need be. So also, you know, watching like Iscout and Ethos videos, I know that they have these screens. So I literally just typed in screen, made this screen, and I placed it, and it didn't show anything. And right next to it says screen controller, and you need something for something to work. Oh, this. Oh, I wanted to see how much energy this was producing, so I connected it to. Well, okay, so yeah, all these are connected underneath to this bank. I wanted to see how much energy it was producing. So I put a screen. The screen is like an arrow sign or whatever. Saying the screen controller, clicked it, and just kind of went through like what the tooltips was saying, and figured out that, you know, you can click the bank, put it, you know, or set this, put it on the bank, and then it displays the energy. So I was like, okay. So then I just ran a little line back here, connected all these to them. So it's pretty basic stuff there. And then I have all my ores that was in here. Well, let me rephrase this. I had all my ores that was in here. How much iron we got? 2,443 right now. And what I did, I just threw all the ores in here. You know, obviously feeding down, pulverizing. So I'm doubling the ores. I know it's not super efficient. I could be tripling them, but doubling for me is amazing. Just having them pull out hoppers and putting them into here, and then I'm just taking them and throwing them back in. So there's a little bit of manual work, but yeah, it is what it is. From here we can go down. Okay, this will be the next room. I'll have a room back here, And I can have a room over here. Oh yeah, look, I already started like another pathway from the kitchen down here. So what we're doing today is, I don't know how this works, but I know we're probably gonna need some energy. So now I don't know if I can pick this up once I put it down. All right, so just reading the book, trying to figure this out. It says hold shift over the item to see what the soul binder does. It says use to convert a type of broken spawner. Okay, so I've broken a zombie spawner. Oops, it's not right here. Let me go grab it real fast. So I have a broken spawner in here. And the broken spawner, I don't think I need these shards, but I'll grab them for now. Go back underground. So I have a broken spawner. All right, let's read the book. Okay, next thing is soul vial. It says hold over, right click a mob to capture it, right click again to release it. So I have a Enderman vial, which I've had for like 3 days now. I've been waiting to record so I could do this. And then with the other one is the powered spawner. You can set the type by combining a broken spawner with a filled vial, soul vial, in the soul binder, and then combining the broken spawner with the powered spawner in an anvil. Broken spawner with a filled soul vial in the soul binder. Do I have a soul binder? Yeah, soul binder. So this can go down. I'm gonna need a capacitor. Okay, capacitor, boom. We'll put them in there. Now I'm gonna need energy. Let's go hook this over here. Like, this is fun. Like I'm learning. Okay, so we got energy. We got a capacitor. So what was the next thing? You can set the type of broken spawner with a filled soul vial in the soul binder, and then combining a broken spawner with the powered spawner in the anvil. So I don't think I have an anvil. No, I do have an anvil. Yes, I do. Okay, so anvil. The best placement for that anvil was right there. Let's see. So okay, soul vial, Enderman, broken spawner, boom. 8 levels. Okay. Well, we have a farm that's producing plenty of levels. Like, I gotten 2 levels since we've been here. Let's go 10. And let's tell Captain Richie hi. Hey, Captain Richie. Use player levels. Boom. What is this progression? Alright, we're gonna be a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so now that like 10 minutes is up, that's probably about 15. I get the soul vial back. That's pretty cool, because that thing did cost, it was something that was a little bit more expensive for the top. And now broken spawner, Enderman, shift, combined with power spawner in an anvil to set spawn type. Okay, so combined with a powered spawner in an anvil. Okay, so anvil, powered spawner, broken, cost 16. We got 16 levels right here. All right. Power spawner, broken anvil. So, is that it? Powered spawner, not Enderman. Supply power to activate. Upgrade with capacitors to increase speed and energy storage. Can I just set this down? Yeah. Nothing in there. Capacitor, Enderman, spawn, capture spawn. Okay. Show range. Oh. Okay, so that's a regular spawner range. Always active. What was my capacitors? Okay, so for the capacitors, I don't know if like this first, second, or third one would be better. But I'm pretty sure I can make this third one. Vibrant alloy. We need energetic Ender Pro. Okay, I got that. Okay, so I think then we need 2 doubles. What's doubles? Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do real fast is I'm going to make this like tier 3 capacitor and just put it in, and like I don't know if it's better than 1, but I can make it, so I'm gonna do that. Give me 1 second. Okay, so tier 3 capacitor done. Boom. And yeah, let's put that bad boy in there. Increases energy storage and speed range of machines. I'm not sure if that helps that at all, but we do get another reward. That's probably gonna be bad because you guys are watching. Oh, it's a dank no. Not sure why it's invisible. Oh, a dev no. I don't know what a dev no is. I know the dank no is kind of that like backpack that can hold thousands and thousands of items that Etho and Iskal was like playing around with. They call it the donkey or whatever. Not sure what that is. I'm just gonna put it away. It was invisible anyways. I kind of want to get this hooked up real fast, and probably in the episode here, it's probably a little short. I had to cut a lot of time for this thing, and a lot of time for these smelt because I don't have any upgrades in here. Not sure we can upgrade them, but this thing's so slow. So I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna go hook this spawner up to here, and just see if I can put it in the middle, and we'll just see what happens with that. Okay, so I got it hooked up, I guess. Like the particles are on. I'm assuming nothing's spawning because of the light. I'm guessing they work like regular mob spawners, but all I did was run it. I just ran it off this leadstone flood ducts here underneath just to see if it works. We'll turn the lights off and see what happens. So this thing's producing light, which is killing some of the spawn rates, I'm assuming, from the cursed earth. I mean, not I'm assuming, I'm looking at the at the things not being X'd out. I'm just curious if like I don't know, this ain't the size of a okay, so that's not an Enderman. I wonder if they're like, I don't hear none, like no mob sounds, but like I'm wondering if they can like be spawned in there because I'm not even and it's a skeleton. Might have to look into this a little bit because I actually don't know what's going on, and maybe if I increase the size of this building, I guess, which would be a little hard because I got redstone back here and I got power back here. Yeah, it's just killing a lot of the spawn rates, it looks like. Okay, so I unhooked the power from it. I went and checked it out. Let this go away. So if somebody could tell me what's wrong in the chat, but like there's no power to it now. The things aren't, you know, emitting the particle effects, but it's not spawning now. And then it's still showing like a light source coming off of it. So it's killing my spawn rates of my cursed earth. So for now, it's either, I mean, it's kind of useless, right? I wouldn't know how many ender pearls was in here before to see if that's working. But I'm doing something wrong. I guess now that I've got the basics down where I made the machine, I know it takes power and all that. Maybe I can look up a little video and kind of figure out what's going on. But if you know, you can leave a comment down below. I'll probably see that before I get to the video, to be honest. Okay, and with that being said, guys, I did something. You see it back there. I made it. It's pretty cool. I did my storage system. It's pretty cool. There was an Enderman. And I'm 90% sure that didn't come from there. That had just be random. But yeah, what I'm trying to do is learn these passive energy sources. So like the heat generators, which are trash, I'm learning, and then these thermologic, I don't remember what they were called, but I'm just trying to learn these different sources of energy because I know nothing about them. and I need to start working on like aesthetics. So like make this kitchen look nice, take care of this interior, get it to these two colors that I'm looking for, and then my immersive engineering room. I need to get the treated wood going around and just kind of start making this not look like a cave anymore, but more like an underground base. But until next time, guys, thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. Bye.